in terms of the history behind these codes, yeah, we've been having these G codes for about over a decade now. They came about in 2014, 2015, and the idea behind them is at that time we had to go back and create new codes for IMRT and treatment delivery, and we split IMRT into simple and complex IMRT and different treatment delivery codes. It got approved by the CPT panel. It got approved by the RUC. Valuations were set. Went to CMS, and CMS said, no, we don't agree with these codes that you proposed. And there's a lot of reasons for that, which we don't need to get into. But ultimately, they didn't agree with the codes. And so because the old codes were deleted, they created new G codes, which ended up being how we do treatment delivery in the freestanding setting. And in the hospital outpatient setting, they ended up using the new CPD codes we created. So for the last decade, we had these two different ways of billing treatment delivery in radiation oncology. And it actually worked in our favor, I'd say, in some ways, because um, as we were looking at the new alternative payment models, the ROAPM that CMMI had put out, which was looking at a bundled payment, we said that we would not want the G codes to be revalued during that time. And so when the RUC would push on us to go ahead and revalue our G codes, we said we needed payment stability because you needed to have a control group to compare the new payment model against. And so if all of a sudden your control group changes and those values change, how do you know if the new payment model is going to be successful? So we were able to advocate for keeping the G codes unchanged for a long time. But ultimately, when the ROAPM was indefinitely extended, the RUC came to us and said, now you're no more delays. You have to do this. So revalue the codes. And we said, well, you know what? Instead of revaluing the codes, let's just create new codes that we think accurately represent what we do as radiation oncologists. And that's kind of how we got to where we are. And in the last year or two, both ASTRO and ACRO, I led an effort to create these new codes and get them valued through the CPT RUC process.